I'm going to let you into a little secret here. Royal St David's is ranked number 49 in Golf Monthly's UK and Ireland top 100 course rankings. Now that's a pretty lofty position, and such lofty positions usually come with a fairly hefty price tag. Here, I'm hoping you might be surprised to learn that for a full day's golf in the height of summer, it's just £67. This is when a links course is at its best, isn't it? In the early evening light, sun just coming down over the dunes to my left there, casting shadows across the course, picking out all the humps and hollows, all the undulations, light and shade I suppose, as artists would say. Golf A, here we are, near the end of my round at Royal St David's, tweaked my approach shot slightly, and now I'm rummaging around trying to find my ball in this rough. But somehow, with the sun setting over the dunes, the end of a glorious day on a links course, it doesn't really matter. I'm at the very topmost part of the course here at Cradoc, the 11th tee, a hole I remember very well from my previous visits. It's a short par 4 that really makes you think. Dog legs round to the right. Do you take it on with the driver and perhaps bring in the trees and the pond on the right into play if you don't quite get it right? Or do you lay back, leave yourself a fuller shot in? I've decided to throw caution to the wind. This 16th hole at Cradoc late on, a very sharp dogleg right. Now when I was last here, I'm sure those pine trees were nowhere near as tall as that. You do have a choice off the tee, which is an elevated tee. You can take on those pine trees, try and make the second shot as short as possible, or you can lay back, take the trees out of play. There's another load of trees on the left here. Fortunately, my ball has ricocheted back off these, leaving me a clear shot to the green.
We're set here in the beautiful foothills of the Brecon Beacons. We're renowned as a society golf club, and we take pride in our welcome, our hospitality and our fantastic golf course.
This is Peterstone Court Hotel, just a couple of miles from Brecon, just off the A40, but despite its proximity to that fairly major road, it's still a lovely haven of peace and tranquility. Now it takes its name from St Peter's Church, which is just over here to my right, and it dates back to 1741. Despite that, full range of up-to-date facilities including a comprehensive spa, and if you fancy a nice quiet drink in the evening, there's a lovely decked area out the back looking down over the river and indeed on up to the Brecon Beacons beyond, and the highest mountain there, the famous Penafan at just under 3,000 feet. If you're anything like me, when I was a kid I was fascinated by castles. Every time we went on holiday with the family, any time we saw one, stop the car, get out, inside, explore, up the towers. Fantastic. This one here is Harlech Castle in North Wales. I've never been in here before, but I'm told it's a 12th century castle, and then when it was first built, the sea would have lapped against the rocks at the bottom of where it stands. That land out behind the back here now is occupied by the mighty Royal St David's golf course. Well, I don't remember being this out of breath climbing castle turrets in the old days. Perhaps there's a message there for me somewhere. But when you get up here, it's still every bit as worthwhile. The view's absolutely immense over there, the golf course and the wonderful duneland beyond behind me, the town, the countryside, and then across to Snowdonia. So if you come to Harlech Castle, go the extra mile and get up the main tower.